What if I told you that two identical twins, once known for suing Mark Zuckerberg, are now some of the biggest Bitcoin billionaires in the world? This is the shocking and fascinating story of the Winklevoss twins, Cameron and Tyler, two controversial figures who went from Ivy League rowers to crypto kings. They don't just own Bitcoin. Some believe they own all of it. Stick around, because this story has lawsuits, revenge, and a whole lot of digital gold. Chapter 1, Harvard, Facebook, and the lawsuit. Before Bitcoin, there was Facebook. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss were Harvard students in the early 2000s. Along with Divya Narendra, they created a social network called ConnectU. They hired a fellow Harvard student named Mark Zuckerberg to help build it. But as history tells it, Zuckerberg launched the Facebook.com instead, and the rest is tech history. The twins accused Zuckerberg of stealing their idea. A brutal legal battle followed, ending in a $65 million settlement in 2008. But here's the twist: they didn't just cash out. They invested. And what they invested in would change everything. Chapter 2, Discovering Bitcoin. In 2012, while the world laughed off Bitcoin as internet money, the Winklevoss twins saw potential. They believed Bitcoin was digital gold, a new kind of currency outside the control of governments and banks. So, what did they do? They started buying. And not just a few coins. Reports say they bought 1% of all Bitcoin in existence at the time, about 120,000 BTC, worth roughly $10 million then. Fast forward to today? That stash is worth billions. Chapter 3, Building a Crypto Empire. The twins didn't stop at buying Bitcoin. They built an empire around it. In 2014, they launched Gemini, a regulated cryptocurrency exchange based in the US, a rarity in a world full of shady platforms. Gemini became one of the first licensed Bitcoin exchanges in the US, offering security, compliance, and transparency. Their goal? To bring crypto to the mainstream. They even created the Gemini dollar, a stablecoin pegged to the US dollar. The message was clear: these guys weren't just speculators. They were building the future of finance. Chapter 4, Controversy and Power. But with great power comes great controversy. Critics argue the Winklevoss twins hold too much Bitcoin. Some claim their wealth gives them outsized influence on the entire market. A single move from their wallets could cause Bitcoin to crash or soar. Others question the decentralization of Bitcoin if a handful of people, like the twins, control massive amounts. And let's not forget their privileged background. Ivy League athletes. Millionaires from birth. Are they really crypto rebels, or just rich guys riding a new wave? Still, love them or hate them, you can't ignore them. Chapter 5, The Bitcoin Billionaire Lifestyle. With billions in Bitcoin, the twins enjoy a lifestyle most can only dream of. Private jets. Luxurious parties. Front row seats at major tech events. But they're not just spending. Tyler and Cameron are investing in the metaverse, NFTs, and Web3 technologies. They believe the future of the internet will be built on blockchain. And they want to own a piece of it. They're not fading away. They're just getting started. Chapter 6, Public Image and Media Spotlight. From villains in the social network to media moguls, the Winklevoss twins have completely rebranded. They've appeared on CNBC, Bloomberg, and even launched a music band called Mars Junction. Yes, really. Their image is still polarizing. Some call them crypto's clean-cut heroes, while others see them as opportunists who lucked out twice. But one thing's for sure, they're always in the spotlight, and they know how to stay there. Chapter 7, Do they really own all the Bitcoin? Let's address the viral claim: do the Winklevoss twins own all the Bitcoin? No, they don't own all of it, but they do own one of the largest known individual Bitcoin holdings. Add to that their influence through Gemini, crypto investments, and early adoption, and it's easy to see why people think they're behind the scenes pulling strings. In truth, Bitcoin is decentralized. But when a few players hold massive amounts, the line between influence and control gets blurry. From courtroom battles to crypto castles, the Winklevoss twins have had one of the wildest journeys in tech history. They lost Facebook, but they won in Bitcoin. So, are they geniuses? Opportunists? Or just two brothers who refuse to quit? That's for you to decide. Like, share, and subscribe for more untold stories of money, power, and digital revolution.